This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. It'll be Oklahoma City off the tip. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Demon. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Kevin Durant.
Oh, how about the quality shot fake by Jalen Williams? Gets the defender off balance.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, BA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Count it.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Here's Durant. Nice shot from the wing. Durant's got 5.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
To the middle. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. And the jumper is on the mark.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second team foul.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Here's SGA. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. And SGA throws it down.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets a 3. SGA's got 11 points. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Demon. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Drills it from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Rockets trail by 4. .141 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Demon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's SGA outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Dimon. Outside Durant. Here's Dimon. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Dort for three. A rebound by Dimon. The Rockets trail. Outside Durant. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Rockets. Bull. Toronto.
Here's SGA. 11 points in the game. Dort outside. Let's go with a three. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
16.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
From downtown, and another three for Oklahoma City. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, PA, because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender, because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. So Dort's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Williams. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Pass to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. From deep, SGA. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Floats one up. Chet not messing around inside.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And here is Thompson. To the paint. Here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's SGA. 14 points for him.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Graham.
Yeah, BA. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
It's both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And here's Wallace. Down low. On the wing, Wallace. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Good on the shot. Chang's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Brian.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. Can't hit that one. Rockets trail by 8. Left side Durant. And another basket for Houston.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Here's Ivicic. Ware covers. To the inside. There's the steal. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
To the paint. Here's Durant. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The 3 from Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Allen on the wing. For 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Substitution on the court.
Now off the inbound. Chang pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Outside for Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Ahead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 29 seconds left in the first half. And Wallace, here we go.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Making a change here. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Rockets trail by 6. Inside. Pass to Benton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
13 fouls.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your defender, Mitchell.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Picked it out of midair. And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Durant. Here's Dimon. Here's Ware. Off with the layup. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Her personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Houston, Kevin Durant. At the line for one.
Kevin Durant is going to be remembered most for his prowess as a scorer. But, folks, we're talking about one of the most complete, passionate basketball players in the history of the game.
Now here's Thompson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now here's Holmgren. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The kick to Durant. Back to Benton. Thompson outside. Pass to Allen. Oh, deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And Houston has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Just stellar defense by J-Dub. The impact he makes on that end of the floor is something you feel.
Now here's Dort. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Fade away. It's good.
Oh, Chet Holmgren gets to that midi game. What a silky smooth jumper.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, Durant with a steal. Thompson with it. He's picked up by SGA. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Dimon. Give him 8 points now. SGA with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Boy, look at that stride of Chet Holmgren. So long, just a couple steps and he's there.
There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And Houston making a change here. Back to Ware. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ware's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's SGA. Shea all the way to the cup.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Driving to the basket.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." BA, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
.133 left in the third. Wallace with it. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
A minute 15 left in the third quarter.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Rockets trail by 5. To the middle. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Thunder. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Rose. 5 to shoot. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, Mr. Holmgren letting you know and letting you hear about it.
Dimon. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now Holmgren. Give him 8 points now. Good on the bucket. Holmgren's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game. Results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
rebound by Hartenstein. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers.
45.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Rose who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the call on Ben Thompson.